to take a turn. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch.
Nope.
Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Lowry on the move. He has it. A step on the bag for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a one out. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Reyes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Now batting number 8. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Joseph sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mathis Dupil, j'essaie de m'ouvrir aux horizons, ok?
Slow roller down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Eovaldi isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Turner becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a flare out to left center. Reyes moving in. He gets at the plate. Wellington Castillo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Wellington.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So here now is the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A double play ball to second. 4, 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. Casilla goes to get it. And he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Matt Adams. First delivery to him on the way. Hit toward the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Three and one.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Eduardo.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And another foul ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again. Jeff McNeil hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Lowry's got it to second for 1. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hicks at third. McNeil over at second. Reyes is over at first with 1 away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Standing in, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box, Nate Eovaldi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Joe Kelly is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. It's a grand slam. Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. A bouncer up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Joseph giving chase. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. Escobar is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he's back into second here safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged. Now to the plate, Jed Lowry. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch on the way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. At the plate, Gerardo Parra. First pitch on its way. Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Joe Kelly. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Number 8.
Striding in once again, number 8. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Wellington.
So digging in now, Wellington Castillo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Turner loves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Adams is there, and he puts. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Striding into the box, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi.
For the Zephyrs, the pitcher.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 1 out, nobody on. skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned lob. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for the
First pitch coming. Here it is.
the left fielder.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Matt Adams becomes out number 2 this inning. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being...
Well, the play's been made, and that retired. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Pablo Reyes waits on deck. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Pablo Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I have to count 0-2.
Reyes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The count now at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3. Joaquin Soria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 8.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's
2-0 now.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
The catcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable play.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. So coming to the plate, Robin Yount. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Soria trying to get there. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
C'est de la grosse merde. Ça m'énerve. J'arrive pas à tirer comme il veut. Il tire n'importe comment.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He'll try again, 1-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. 1 run scores. Throw into third. Stepping in, Nate Eovaldi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Turner fields it cleanly. And not in time as the run scores. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Hicks was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Pitch popped up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Eovaldi on second. Escobar at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounded up the first baseline. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Here's Jed Lowry now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gerardo Parra becomes out number 2 this inning. Taylor Rogers will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Rogers.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Grounded weakly to the left. Escobar gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
3 hours.
Yeah, no need.
Un petit coucou à ma seule vieweuse. Salut chérie, salut, salut. Ça vous t'es quasiment dit mais pourquoi appelle la coupée, ça pourquoi t'es quasiment dit mais si appelle la coupée, mais nous là nous qu'à garder ça au calme là nous ensemble nous entre nous c'est confinement c'est honnête c'est beau.
Oh non, ça n'avance plus. Ah si.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon. In now, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Lead off for Dallas. The center fielder, Starling.
Here comes the first
Marte.
pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses for ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Contreras.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Joseph on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Out in front of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Fly ball to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Long throw to the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting fifth.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
Davis.
This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Standing in, Caleb Joseph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Joseph aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there, two gone. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 0-1 the count. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And the throw is in time. It's a at the plate, number 22. He'll take his first hacks here. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 22.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. So striding in, number 50. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been...
And we'll have to leave it there. Leading off the inning, Matt Adams. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So one away here with the bases empty. And here's a man who's never worn batting gloves. Evan Gattis skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Davis has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. In is Gerardo Parra. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is stepping into the box. Number 29. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is no. The ball drops untouched. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 0-2.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Runner at third here, nobody out. And that one got a piece of him. Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. And their runners at the corners now. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Joseph is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Devers is there. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And he goes to second with it. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, the first base
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Joseph sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Number 22.
So stepping in, number 22. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 50. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And pitch number. Mark Trumbo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Mark Trumbo.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Caleb Joseph will stride into the batter's box next. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Ready now, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A step on second for the fourth. Blake Wood answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And the runner's breaking for third. Don't want to forget about him. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Ben Zobrist now. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Hit softly down the line at first. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses. Ball one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0. And he is in there. The tag, and he is out at the plate as two-run score, but not the third. And he's safe. Striding in, number 22. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Davis on third with two out. Oh, and look out as this